video, I'm going to share a mind-blowing fact. Over 70% of Japan's travelers stick to the same crowded cities, like Tokyo and Osaka, missing out on incredible hidden gems that redefine adventure. Ready to escape the ordinary and dive into Japan's unconventional stays? Let's spread our wings and explore. Hey fellow explorers, I'm Toka, your travel guide with 20 years of globe-trotting under my belt, and welcome back to The Traveling Toucan. Today's journey is all about shaking things up. We're leaving behind the typical tourist traps and diving into Japan's lesser-known accommodations that promise not just a place to crash, but a full-on cultural experience. Why does this matter? Because Japan is so much more than neon lights and sushi bars. It's a land of serene countryside villages, ancient traditions and quirky stays that'll leave you with stories to tell for years. We'll explore charming guest houses, soul-soothing ryokans, and even some wildcards like farm stays and capsule hotels. Plus, I've got insider tips to help you plan your own unconventional adventure. So, let's get started. First up, let's talk guest houses, those cozy little escapes that feel like stepping into a friend's home, but with a Japanese twist. Picture this. You're waking up in a quaint wooden house surrounded by a koi-filled garden, the air buzzing with the quiet hum of nature. One of my favorites is Minshuku Yutaka in Shirakawa-Go, a UNESCO World Heritage Village known for its steep thatched roof homes. This family-run spot costs around 8,000 yen per night, about $5,500 USD in the off-season like late fall, though prices can climb to 12,000 yen during cherry blossom madness in spring. What makes it special? You're sleeping under a 200-year-old roof, sipping homemade miso soup for breakfast, and chatting with the owners about village life. I stayed there once, and the host, Mrs. Tanaka, taught me how to fold origami cranes while we sipped green tea by a crackling fire. It's not just a bed, it's a front-row seat to Japan's rural soul. Value-wise, you're getting authenticity and warmth for a steal compared to sterile city hotels. Next, let's swing over to Kei's house Takayama, another guest house gem nestled in the Japanese Alps. At 3,500 yen per night for a dorm bed, around 24 USD, or 7,000 yen for a private room, it's a budget traveler's dream. Prices dip in winter when snow blankets the town, but expect a bump during the Takayama festival in April or October. This place blends modern vibes with tatami mats and shoji screens, plus a communal kitchen where I once whipped up ramen with a couple from Australia. The real kicker? The staff hands out maps for hidden trails nearby, so you're not just crashing, you're exploring. For the price, it's unbeatable, affordable, social, and packed with local flavor. Now let's step into the world of Ryokans, traditional inns that are like time machines to old Japan. Take Tawaraa Ryokan in Kyoto, a legend since the 1700s. You're looking at 80,000 yen per night, about $550 USD, including meals, though off-season deals in January can drop it to 65,000 yen. It's steep, but hear me out. You're slipping into a soft yukata robe, dining on a kaiseki feast of seasonal fish and veggies, and soaking in a private cedarwood onsen. I stayed there during a rainy autumn, and the sound of rain on the garden stones while I sipped sake was pure magic. The value? It's a splurge, but for a once-in-a-lifetime taste of Japanese hospitality, it's worth every yen. For a more wallet-friendly ryokan, check out Ryokan Sawanoya in Tokyo's Ueno district. At 6,000 yen per person, around $40 USD, it's a steal for a city stay. Prices hold steady year-round, though booking ahead for Golden Week in May is a must. You get tatami rooms, a shared onsen, and a host who'll teach you tea ceremony basics. I remember sitting cross-legged, watching the owner's cat nap in the courtyard, feeling like I'd escaped Tokyo's chaos without leaving it. It's simple, authentic, and a bargain for the experience. Let's shift gears to some wilder options, starting with Nongja Minsu, Noka Minshuku. Farm stays that drop you right into Japan's countryside. Near Mount Fuji, Fujino Farm Stay charges 10,000 yen per night, about $70 USD, with meals, though summer peaks push it to 12,000 yen. You're harvesting veggies, feeding chickens, and sleeping in a restored farmhouse with panoramic views. I helped pick persimmons there once, and the farmer's wife cooked them into a dessert I still dream about. It's rustic, hands-on, and a solid deal for the immersive vibe. Then there's capsule hotels like the Millennial Shibuya in Tokyo. At 5,000 yen per night, $35 USD, it's futuristic and fun with sleek pods, free coffee, and a co-working lounge. Prices spiked to 7,000 yen during New Year's, but it's still a steal. I crashed there after a late night out, and the pod felt like a cozy spaceship. For young travelers, it's a quirky, affordable win. For something totally out there, try Book and Bed Tokyo. At 6,500 yen per night, around 45 duns USD, you're sleeping inside a bookshelf, surrounded by novels. It's consistent pricing year-round, though weekends book fast. I stayed in their Shinjuku branch, sipping tea while flipping through manga. It's niche, artsy, and a great value for the Instagram-worthy oddity. Another gem is Hoshinoya Fuji, a luxury glamping spot. At 50,000 yen per night, $340 USD, it's pricier, dipping to 40,000 yen in winter. You're in a cabin with Fuji views, roasting marshmallows by a fire. I watched the sunrise over the mountain, and it was unreal. It's a splurge, but the luxury to memory ratio is off the charts. For a spiritual twist, try Shakubo temple stays like Ikoin at Koyasan. At 12,000 yen per night, $80 USD, with vegetarian meals, it's steady year-round. You're meditating with monks and sleeping on futons in a 1,000-year-old temple. I joined a morning prayer there, and the stillness stayed with me. It's mid-range pricing for a profound experience. Finally, number 1, a tea house stay at Chaya Shirajaya in Kanazawa. At 15,000 yen per night, $100 USD, it's a restored 300-year-old tea house with tea ceremonies included. Prices rise slightly in spring, but it's a gem. I sipped matcha in a room unchanged since the Edo era, feeling history in every creak. It's unique, affordable, and pure Japan. Now some pre-conclusion tips. Finding these hidden gems takes a bit of digging. Airbnb's unique stays filter is gold, as are blogs like Japan Guide or booking sites like Rakuten Travel. Book early, especially for seasonal peaks like cherry blossoms or autumn leaves, and save cash by traveling in shoulder seasons like late November. Chat with hosts ahead of time, many speak basic English, and ask about local customs like removing shoes or onsen etiquette. Pack light. These spots often have tight spaces, and don't skip nearby eats. Village ramen beats city chains any day. So, there you have it, Japan's top 10 unconventional stays, from tea houses to temple lodges. My picks? Chaya Shirojaya for history buffs, Echoing for soul seekers, and Fujino Farm Stay for nature lovers. Hit that like button if this inspired you, subscribe for more travel goodness, and tap the bell so you never miss an adventure. Check out my Japan playlist for more, and let me know in the comments. What's your dream Japanese stay? Let's spread our wings and explore together.